Namaskar. Thanks to all of you for your kind cooperations. Today's topic is marriage, Nabamsha Kundali. Main emphasis on Nabamsha Kundali D9 chart. But for giving any prediction, D1, D9 or Chandra Kundali 3 charts to be analyzed properly. Now, in Nabamsha Kundali, fortune is analyzed, also marriage is analyzed, wealth is analyzed, so married life happiness is analyzed, love, romance is analyzed. In today's discussion, it is marriage. So in this case, we are taking no doubt the Lagna Lord, strength. Moon should be very strong, it is the mindset. Fifth house, any kind of love, romance, etc. Seventh house, any link with the fifth house, fifth, seventh, eighth, 12, that gives the love marriage. And when 2, 7, 11 link is there, that is generally giving the arranged marriage. So our today's focus is Nabamsha Kundali, D9 chart. And the specific house is 7th house. And helpful house that will be analyzed also, that is the 4th house, married life happiness, 5th house, love, romance, children, and the 7th house. 9th house also the fortune of the marriage, that is can be analyzed. And 11th house, 5th, 7, 11, that type of relations gives the enhancement of the family. So this is today's discussion. We are taking mainly the D9 chart, Nabamsha Kundali. Today's discussion, we are restricting mainly in 7th house, though the 4th house, 5th house, 9th house, 11th house will be discussed, but major house is 7th. In 7th house, when different planet is placed, like Jupiter, like Mercury, like Venus, like Mars, what will be the effect? How the spouse look like? How the nature of the spouse? What is the attitude of the spouse? Spouse financial conditions. So all can be analyzed through the 7th house. So main discussion on Nabamsha Kundali and 7th house. We are taking side discussion on 1st house, 4th house, 5th house, 9th house and 11th house. These are related. Now coming to the chart to explain everything. First we are coming to Kalpurusha Kundali. Then at the end taking 3 specific chart of famous celebrity. There also we are taking 3 Nabamsha Kundali of 3 celebrity to make our discussion more clarity. Now I am coming to the chart. Coming to the Nabamsha Kundali, Nabamsha chart, D9 chart. In our example chart, it is just like Mesh Lagna Kundali, Aries ascendant Kundali, that is a Kalpurush Kundali. Now in this chart we are generally interested for marriage, the 7th house. We are coming to that point. First of all, any kind of Raj Yoga in Birth chart or D9 chart or Chandra Kundali. Then first condition is that ascendant Lord should be exalted, own sign or friend sign. And moon also either in full moon or in exalted sign like Taurus, moon should be placed, or moon should be placed in Cancer, own sign, or friend sign, that may be Pisces or Sagittarius also. So moon and ascendant Lord, Lagna Lord, very important for any kind of yoga, any kind of link to be fulfilled. Now our main points here, the 4th house. Fourth house of Nabamsha Kundali, married life, happiness. When the benefic planet like Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Moon, these four planets are posited here with, or aspect of four planets is coming. Suppose here Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Moon is placed. All can give seventh aspect here with. That is also helpful. But Jupiter have three aspects out of these four benefic planets. So Jupiter suppose posited in 12th house. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Fifth aspect coming here with. That will be much more fructified for happiness of married life. So the aspect of benefic planet, Jupiter, Venus, Moon, Mercury, very important. And placement here also, benefic planet or benefic planet conjunction. Suppose Jupiter, Venus is posited here with, that is giving good result. Or Jupiter, Venus posited in 10th house giving 7th aspect, that is also very good for happiness of married life. But if malefic planet, suppose here Mars and Saturn is posited in the 4th house, or 10th house Mars and Saturn is posited giving the 7th aspect on 4th house, then the married life happiness may not be as we expected. Result will be moderated as per the situation of the chart. In the birth chart, we are getting the promise of marriage, but in the D9 chart, proper analysis will be there. So D9 chart, but Nabamsha Kundali more important. When 4th house under any malefic condition, Pap Kattari, then also married life happiness may not be so as we are thinking. Married life happiness may not be theirs. Now 5th house also we are slightly discussing. 5th house may have so many significations. It is the creativity, creation, progeny, children, it is love, romance, it is speculative business, it is entertainment, higher education, so many signification is there. Today we are taking only the love and romance and children. After marriage, the children issue. First children coming from the 5th house, second children from the 7th house, third child from the 9th house. So the issue of child, then first child, 5th house is very important. So in case of children signification, 5th house, 7th house, 9th house, very important. Now 5th house is also love and romance. If benefic planet like Venus, like Moon is posited here with, or aspect of Venus and Moon from 11th house coming to this house, love and romance will be successful, a native get marriage. Here point is that when 5th house, 7th house, 8th house, 12th house is connected, it giving love marriage. When 2nd house, 7th house, 11th house connected, it gives arranged marriage. Now we are coming to the main point, 7th house. 7th house, what will be the signification when different planet, 9 planet is posited? Prior to that, we have to think why 9th house is important. 9th house is married life happiness. 9th house is fortune of marriage. So 9th house also to be checked which kind of planet is posited and the dispositor where it is placed, and also the house lord, how is placed, exalted, own sign or friend sign. And 11th house is mainly important. It is the enhancement of marriage life. So when any type of relationship like 5th, 7th, 11th or 5th, 9th, 11th, that gives the result of enhancement of family life also. In some cases 2, 7, 11, 2, 7, 9, 11 also gives the enhancement of family life. So this is the surrounding houses. Main house, we are coming to the 7th house, main discussion in today's. Now suppose Jupiter is posited. Jupiter here Jupiter is posited in first house. What will be the influence? Jupiter is the significator of finance, wealth. It is the significator of education. It is significator of higher learning, distance journey, intelligence, talent, all are there within the Jupiter. When Jupiter or Devguru Brihaspati posited in 7th house, generally marriage will be takes place in time, not delayed. Jupiter generally in 7th house, marriage life become earlier. Second point, when Jupiter is posited here with how the native looks like, native will be very much modest. It not means the native very nice like a model, but native attitude and native nature very much acceptable to the society. Native generally middle height and handsome. When Jupiter is posited in 7th house in D9 Kundali, D9 chart. Jupiter have the so much wiseness, so much wisdom, so easily the spouse adjusts himself with the father-in-law house. This is the house, 8th house is the in-laws house. So Jupiter in 7th house is very acceptable and it very much wise. Sometimes the native may be in profession of teaching, maybe a teacher, maybe the spouse may be professors, maybe in administrative level. And another point is that generally when Jupiterian criteria is coming, Jupiter posited in 7th house, the spouse help the native try to give guidance in difficult situation. That is very important. Spouse stand behind the native always with his logic, with his wisdom, with his talent, with his intelligence. So Jupiter when placed in the 7th house, it is very much essential and very much important for married life. Jupiter from here, 7th aspect coming on the native itself. So Jupiter 7th aspect is very important. Native will be more cordial. Sometimes problem in the last part of the life, Jupiterian nature, the spouse showing Jupiterian nature, after 60 or 70 years of age, he or she may be more motivated to spiritual journey or spiritual learning or so much in his own business or own professions, but not below the 60 or 65. So this is to be taken considerations, but the spouse, both the couple have to be conscious when Jupiter is placed here with the last life, they must be cordial to each other and help each other. Any negative influence, if Jupiter is posited here with and Mars giving 7th house, Jupiter already we discussed the last half of life above the age of 60 or 70, when Jupiter is posited in 7th house, spouse may be more involved in his own activities like a spiritual journey, maybe in his job, maybe in his research work. So some extent the couple's life may be disturbed. So native or whose Jupiter is in the 7th house, last phase must be cordial to his couple. Now next we are coming Jupiter, then Mercury. When Mercury is placed in the 7th house, what happens? Mercury is youth planet. It's so much energy, so much intelligence. So when Mercury signification is there, so much talent, Mercury so much adjustable, so much analytical. So when the 7th house Mercury is posited, spouse will be look like very young compared to the age, And also spouse is too much intelligent, mathematical, analytical, the spouse may be. Spouse face looks very younger, and spouse is very energetic, not always in the same work, try to change his work, try to change his day-to-day habits when Mercury is posited here with. Mercury, the native spouse, will be very intelligent and talented one. Not only that, adjustable also. In different situations, Mercury easily adjusts. The spouse easily adjusts in different kinds of situation of the house of father-in-law or anywhere with his spouse. So Mercury here when posited, native gets support from the spouse by mathematical analysis, analytical mind since the spouse have. And also spouse may be in different type of profession. Spouse may be chartered accountant, spouse may be in finance department of private concern, also in the government concern. So every possibility is there. When Jupiter is there is also probability of administrative work, teacher, already we told. Here also native may be a chartered accountant, native may be a statistician, mathematics teacher, native may be. And very intelligent and adjustable. And looks very young, not only young, looks very bright, very good looking. When Mercury is posited in 7th house, the spouse will be very good looking. It may be called beautiful or nice also. So this is the 7th house Mercury. Mercury is very positive. If there is any afflictions, suppose Mercury is with Rahu, Mercury with Ketu, Mercury with Mars, then it may be modified. But when Mercury is singly present here with giving very good attributes to the native gets a wonderful and beautiful wife, having youth appearance and too much helping hand and stood behind the native. So it is very much good when in 7th house and Nabamsha Kundali Mercury is placed. Now we are coming to the Venus. If Venus is posited, Venus no doubt diplomatic. Venus looks very bright, looking very good, attractive. Venus having the so much wealth in her position or in his positions. Venus may be leadership also, quality may be theirs. So Venus when posited here, it is the Kalpurusha Kundu Libra sign own house. So Venus very strong here with. Venus having the so many good qualities, just like celebrity looking like that. Native may be also fond of different types of thing. Aesthetic sense is there when Venus is posited here with. A native interior design of the room or interior design of the home, a native may have the knowledge. Native may have also knowledge in fashion design, etc. So Venus very important, and native maybe looks more modern and more adjustable. So Venus or Shukradev when posited in 7th house, native will be very lucky. Now we are coming to the Mercury. Mercury we are already done, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus. Now we have to come into Moon. When Moon is posited here with, Moon actually it is Chandradev. Moon generally glamorous, looks very good looking spouse. But Moon has some emotions. So every day he or she may be changed. Always try to change his emotions, not in single topics. So mood swing will be there when Moon is placed in the 7th house. Too much mood swing. After 2 days, he changes or her changes, motivation will be there. So a moon when placed native very much fond of visiting different places. Native have tourism etc. very interested. A native also interested in different types of food habits that may be there when moon is placed here with. Moon generally a soft planet, so very much careful to the native. Mother care is there with moon. So native spouse will be very much careful to the native in his life. Throughout the life, native get helps. Only problem is there when moon is conjunction with Rahu, moon is conjunction with Ketu, or aspect of Mars or aspect of Sun, seventh aspect coming here with, then there may be some changes. Otherwise, moon here gives good effort, good efforts, a good help, support system, and monetary help also may be there when moon is placed here with. So 4 planets we discussed: Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, moon. Now we are taking sun. If sun here is posited here with. Sun is a royal planet. So when sun is posited here with, the native spouse will have some royal nature, administrative nature. Natives always get advice in different situations from spouse. The spouse always stand behind him with his logic, with his determinations, with his fighting attitude, all will be there. Sun is very much energetic, very much action is there, vitality. So when sun is posited here with, native gets support in administrative work, that may be in official, may be in social life, that may be there. Sun is very important when placed here with. When sun is placed, it may be the native coming from very royal family. Just like Jupiter. When Jupiter is placed, native comes from a royal family, a richest family or modest family. When sun is posited, that is also a native coming from very high standard family to the native's life. So sun have the vitality, sun have the energy. When natives, some extent, some condition may be deteriorated mind, and then the spouse will activate him and spouse will support. When sun is placed, native generally, spouse generally involved in different types of work, maybe in government, maybe in private sector, maybe in other insurance sector or other sectors, may be there. So sun here is very helpful in Libra sign. Now we are coming to the point when Mars is posited. Mars actually planet having some action, having some determination, not so soft as moon or Venus, is too much strong here with. So native have to consult every time for going ahead. Couple should be always, both should consult for making any decision when Mars is posited here with in 7th house. 7th house Mars also have some tendency of, in our discussion, it is Mongolic, 7th house Mars. Not having Mongol dosh, only when Mars having 12 to 18 degree, then Mongol dosh may be there. Otherwise, Mongolic but not Mongol dosh is there. So Mars when placed in the 7th house, native gets support like Senapati. Mars is a Senapati, and wife support him. The king gets support from his Senapati. So always native gets support from his spouse. In any case, in any way, that may be in official work, maybe in social work or home service, everywhere when Mars is posited, he or she gives help to the native. Now, Saturn when posited in the 7th house, sometimes called when Saturn is posited, a delay in marriage. Delay in marriage, why? Saturn tried to make perfect matching. That's why delay is there, but not denying. Saturn posited, it is the married life happiness will be equal. It is not Venus posited married life happiness is very good, but Saturn posited not, it is not. Saturn after marriage more stronger than any planet. When Saturn is singly present here with and marriage happened, then there will not be any separation or divorce. Separation, divorce only when their Saturn is conjoined with Rahu, Ketu or any malefic planet, Mars, Sun then. But if Saturn itself singly present after marriage, there will not be any separation or divorce. Saturn binding is very strong. Now coming to the point Rahu Ketu. When Ketu is posited here with, Ketu is headless, no doubt. But here Ketu when posited, the happiness, married life happiness is there. Ketu is too much knowledgeable. Deep-rooted knowledge is there. So how to handle married life, Ketu is known. So it is known to Ketu. So married life happiness will be there. Only problem is there after few years or so many years, there may be some there may be some misunderstanding, but that will be controlled by Jupiter. If Jupiter is present, first, second, third, fourth, fifth house, third house Jupiter is present, fifth aspect on the seventh house on Ketu, then married life will be very smooth. If Jupiter in the chart or Jupiter is present in first house giving seventh aspect, then also married life will be better. Or any benefic planet like Venus, Mercury or Moon in the first house giving seventh aspect on Ketu, married life will be smooth. Ketu, when issue is there, when child issue already there, then binding will be very strong. If the couple gets a child, then there should not be, will not be any separation or divorce. So Ketu is very important here with. Ketu will be more giver when Jupiter aspect or conjunction is there, or Jupiter like planet, Venus, Moon, Mercury also. Now coming to the Rahu. Rahu, if singly present, it gives good effect. Rahu is too much glamorous. Rahu is too much wealthy. Rahu is too much showingness is there. And how to handle the marriage life, Rahu is very much acquainted with. But problem is there when Rahu become negative by conjunction or malefic aspect, etc. Then there are some problematic there after marriage, maybe separation, maybe divorce. Also, when Rahu is conjunct with Saturn or Rahu is conjunct with Mars or Mars aspect coming on Rahu, and in that case that may be. But single Rahu is present in the seventh house, and there should not be this type of thing. So Rahu is very cordial, very glamorous, very wealthy, and there may be some showingness. It is the Rahu's nature, and Rahu always try to pick up the family, to uphold the status of the family. That is the Rahu's nature. When native having so much strong determinations, then Rahu makes the results. So this is our planet, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Sun, Saturn, Moon, Rahu, Ketu. When placed in seventh house, which type of influence we are getting. Now we are coming to the specific chart. Coming to the chart of Amitabh Bachchan, the great artist and celebrity of Bollywood and throughout the world also. Date of birth is 11th October 1942. Time of birth 4 p.m. Place of birth Allahabad. Here this is D9 chart, Nabamsha Kundali. Nabamsha Kundali ascendant is Libra, Tula Lagna. And Nabamsha Kundali zodiac sign is Capricorn. So Makar Rashi, Tula Lagna, great chart of Amitabh Bachchan. This is Nabamsha Kundali, D9 chart. What is revealing in the D9 chart? Tula Lagna, very balanced minded people. And here in the 7th house, Lord Mars. The Mars is placed in the 10th house with Jupiter, where Jupiter is exalted. So 7th house Lord is very strong here with Jupiter Mars conjunction. Not only that, Jupiter is exalted here with. So his spouse Joya Bachchan is very much helpful in his film line, and also Joya Bachchan become the member of Rajya Sabha of Indian Parliament. So too much helpful to Amitabh Bachchan for every phase of life. Now in married life happiness, the 4th house Moon is posited and aspected by Jupiter. So Jupiter Moon conjunction at 180 degree. Just like Gajkesari joke, getting so much wealth, prosperity after their marriage. And 11th house, in the house of Sun, Sun itself is posited with Mercury, making Buddhaditya joke. 11th house is very strong. Family enhancement is there, wealth enhancement is there, all sorts of enhancement after marriage is there. Now 9th house, it is the Gemini sign. Here Saturn, Rahu is posited. This is giving too much prosperity and wealth to the native. And in the 8th house, house of transformation, house of hidden work, here is Venus is posited. So some mystery is there within the life of Amitabh Bachchan that is revealed from 8th house posited Venus. That is revealing that some mystery also there in his life. Coming to the chart of Katrina Kaif, great celebrity actor of Bollywood, actress of Bollywood. Date of birth 16 July 1983, time of birth 6:40 am, place of birth Hong Kong. This is D9 chart, Nabamsha Kundali. Nabamsha Kundali ascendant is Bhargo, Kanya Lagna, and zodiac sign is Taurus. That means Bishop Rashi, Kanya Lagna, great D9 chart of Katrina Kaif. What is the main characteristics in this chart? Saturn is posited in 3rd house, Upachaya Bhav, very strong, giving him too much courage, dedication, hard working, all are there with Katrina Kaif for long time in Bollywood. Jupiter is present in the 1st house, getting directional strength. 7th aspect on the 7th house, on Mars and Ketu. So Jupiter, Mars, Ketu conjunction is there in this chart. Jupiter, when giving 7th aspect on the 7th house, married life or marriage time will be in time marriage, and married life happiness will be there owing to the aspect of Jupiter's. Only problem is there, Mars is present here with. So Mangalic effect may be there, but not so Mangal dosa is here with, owing to the Jupiter strong aspect of Mars. Here Moon, the mindset, Moon is very strong in Taurus sign. Moon is exalted here with. And Lagna Lord, Mercury is very stable in Leo sign. Now in the 10th house of profession, Sun and Venus is posited, giving too much wealth, prosperity. And also Venus aspect in the 4th house for married life happiness. So this is unique chart of Katrina Kaif, D9 chart for married life happiness and marriage. Coming to the 3rd chart, it is Priyanka Chopra, date of birth 18 July 1982, place of birth Jamshedpur, and time of birth is 12:30 am, midnight. Now this is the chart, D9 chart, Nabamsha Kundali of Priyanka Chopra. In Nabamsha Kundali, the ascendant is Libra, Tula Lagna, and zodiac sign is Gemini, Mithun Rashi, Tula Lagna, great chart of Priyanka Chopra, the great Bollywood artist, also the Hollywood artist, Priyanka Chopra is. In this chart, Jupiter is posited in 3rd house. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th aspect coming to the 7th house on Mercury. So natives looks very bright, very younger. He is actually age of Priyanka Chopra husband is less than Priyanka Chopra. So this is a unique combination, and Mercury is posited here with making more younger, looks more younger and more beautiful. So he is actually foreign native. Why? The seventh lord posited in 12th house. So Priyanka Chopra married to a great foreigner. In this chart, what happens? The Venus is posited in first house, aspecting Mercury, seventh house. And Mercury aspecting Venus. Venus Mercury conjunction is there. So married life happiness will be there. Only problem is here with Sun Saturn in the 10th house. So getting so much wealth and prosperity, but not so in the later half. Married life may not be so much happy since the aspect of Sun and aspect of Saturn on the 4th house. But that to be balanced by Jupiter and Moon, the planet Jupiter, Moon, Gajkesari Jog, that will be balanced the 10th house problem. So this is a great chart. 6th house Rahu is very much strong. He always cross the competitions, always cross the litigation, always change the any type of problem regarding health and others. Rahu in the 6th house, very strong in Pisces sign. So this is great chart of Priyanka Chopra. Regarding his marriage, this is D9 chart, Nabamsha Kundali.